The world of Grand Theft Auto 6 has evolved significantly with the integration of advanced AI enhancements, particularly in the field of law enforcement. These developments have undoubtedly raised the bar for in-game realism and player challenges. Today, we are focusing on the top 10 AI advancements that have been incorporated in GTA 6's law enforcement. Let's explore how these refinements have enriched gameplay complexity and the overall virtual landscape. Number 1. Predictive patrolling based on players' criminal tendencies. Predictive patrolling could be a game-changing AI enhancement in the law enforcement system of upcoming games. This system would use data from previous player interactions to forecast probable criminal activities. If implemented, policemen wouldn't simply roam around aimlessly, they'd instead be deployed strategically to areas where players have frequently committed crimes in the past. This creates a more immersive and challenging gaming experience, as players would need to anticipate law enforcement's movements. Predictive patrolling also stands to do more than just station police where crime is expected. It could potentially alter the course of gameplay, as players with increasing criminal tendencies may find themselves under close watch even before they commit any unlawful activity. This means that law enforcement could become highly adaptive and reactive to player behavior. Therefore, it isn't so much as repetitive programming, but a system robustly responding to individual players' actions. While the addition of AI predictive patrolling might be seen as the game becoming more difficult, it also presents a new opportunity for players to strategize and develop new techniques to play effectively. This can make the gaming experience more dynamic and engaging, and provide a new layer of complexity that players will appreciate. It is indeed a potential revelation in the area of in-game law enforcement AI. Number 2. Recall past interactions with players for behavioral consistency. Recalling past interactions with players for behavioral consistency is a significant advancement expected in the next generation of GTA's law enforcement AI. By analyzing a player's past actions and behaviors, AI-powered law enforcement in the game can maintain continuity and realism. Players familiar with the franchise know that traditionally, law enforcement officials exhibit a standard preset behavior, regardless of a player's past actions or criminal record. However, with the proposed AI enhancements, past player actions could play a substantial role in future interactions. For instance, if a player is known to resolve conflicts violently or has a history of evading arrest, law enforcement might approach with more caution or aggression in future encounters. This level of behavioral consistency makes law enforcement in the game feel less robotic and more lifelike, thereby enhancing overall gameplay. It could also mean this proposed system may make law enforcement more challenging to deceive or outrun. They will adapt to players' criminal strategies over time, using patterns in the player's behavior to predict future actions. Observing players' usual escape routes or favored hideouts can make them harder to exploit, increasing the challenges and excitement in the game. All in all, these enhancements strive to provide layers of depth to the in-game law enforcement, making the GTA universe more immersive and engaging for the players. Future interactions might not only be more meaningful, but also provide a heightened sense of realism in the virtual world. Number 3. Tactical decision-making during high-speed pursuits. Advancements in artificial intelligence have allowed for a much more realistic gaming experience, particularly when it comes to the decision-making process during high-speed pursuits. Rather than simply following a predetermined path or set of actions, the AI in video games like GTA 6 can dynamically assess the situation and respond in a way that is most likely to lead to the player's capture. One of the key aspects of this is the ability of the AI to predict the player's route and make tactical decisions based on this. For example, if the player is heading towards a narrow alley or a dead end, the AI can anticipate this and plot a course that will cut them off. Additionally, the AI utilizes real-time data to make informed decisions. This includes the player's speed, the type of vehicle they are driving, and the surrounding traffic conditions. If the player is driving a fast car in a busy city center, for example, the AI might decide that the best course of action is to call in a helicopter for help. This intelligent decision-making process allows for more tense and exciting high-speed pursuits. It also creates a more immersive gaming experience, as the player must constantly adapt their tactics to outmaneuver the AI. Despite these advanced capabilities, the AI is also designed to be fair and not constantly outsmart the player, striking a balance between challenge and entertainment. Incorporating this level of AI sophistication in gaming truly enhances the player's experience, making every pursuit a unique, adrenaline-pumping event. Number 4. Real-time communication amongst officers and backup units. Implementing real-time communication amongst officers and backup units within the game would bring an elevated level of realism and strategy to law enforcement's response to criminal activities. In real-life scenarios, efficient communication between police officers and backup units plays a vital role in effectively managing situations. Similarly, in a game like GTA 6, it could change the dynamics of police pursuits and operations significantly. With this feature, the AI-controlled police characters could relay live information about the player's location, actions, and even predict their next move based on past behavior. This dynamic communication system could involve coordinating roadblocks, planning strategic pursuits, or even calling in aerial support in the case of extreme pursuits. Furthermore, the communication wouldn't solely be among the police units. The advanced AI could also relay relevant information to the player in real time, making them aware of incoming threats or changes in police strategy. Imagine playing and hearing sirens getting louder, indicating that the backup units are drawing closer, or having dispatch radio about a chopper being sent your way. This would not only add to the reality of the game, but also create a tense and exciting atmosphere. This enhancement would make the gameplay more challenging and engaging, as players would have to be more cautious and strategic with their in-game decisions. Instead of only responding to police activities, players would now also have to anticipate future actions based on AI communications. Overall, it would take the game's law enforcement to a new level of complexity and realism. Number 5. Enhanced crime scene investigation capabilities. Enhanced crime scene investigation capabilities are a promising aspect to look forward to in terms of AI enhancements. With advanced artificial intelligence, it becomes possible to thoroughly examine crime scenes, allowing for a comprehensive and interactive investigation process. This feature could mean that whenever a crime occurs in the game, it leaves tangible evidences behind such as blood splatters, bullet cases, damaged properties, and more. The AI-equipped officers in the game can then arrive at the scene and use these clues to conduct investigations. Not just the initial officers responding, but AI detectives too can be involved in these investigations, combing the area for evidence and piecing together the chain of events leading to the crime. The AI might also interact with in-game bystanders, responding to their reactions and collecting statements to feed into their evidence bank. While this makes the gameplay more challenging, it certainly adds to the excitement and realism. Users might find themselves taking care to cover their tracks, dispose of evidence, or even frame others, giving another layer of complexity to their game strategy. This feature adds depth to the game, making the gameplay not just about successful crime commission, but also about the pursuit of justice. This could truly redefine the way players plan and execute their missions in the game. The potential of AI to revolutionize crime scene investigation in the game setting is truly vast, and this is just a glimpse of it. Number 6. Dynamic routing and crowd control during citywide emergencies. In the world of video gaming, technology is continually being harnessed to deliver increasingly realistic and immersive experiences. A key aspect of this is the advanced AI functionality being used to guide non-playable character, NPC, behavior. One exciting development in this vein is the use of dynamic routing and crowd control during citywide emergencies in open-world games. For example, consider a scenario where a massive fire has engulfed a city block or an unforeseen disaster has struck in the game's world. The advanced AI technology can adapt to these circumstances. It can manage the NPCs and traffic dynamically and reroute them in real time to avoid the danger zone. This not only adds a depth of realism to the game, as posted officers redirect traffic and guide remaining pedestrian NPCs away, but also leverages the unpredictable nature of such events to keep the gameplay fresh and exciting. Beyond just dynamic routing, managing crowd control is another nuanced aspect of this system. With potentially hundreds of civilian NPCs reacting to the dangerous event, the AI could effectively guide law enforcement NPCs to manage their response. This could mean having them form barriers, evacuate civilians, or maintain control amidst the chaos. This turns citywide emergencies into multi-dimensional dynamic events that challenge the player and enhance their gaming experience. This advancement in dynamic routing and crowd control further enhances the intricacy of law enforcement NPCs, making them more than just static obstacles for the player. It also heightens the sense of realism and unpredictability, reinforcing the atmosphere of an ever-evolving living city with fluid situations and consequent AI responses. Number 7. Adaptive responses to players' style of evasion. In GTA 6, law enforcement AI has been significantly enhanced to provide an even more challenging and engaging gaming experience, And one of these enhancements can be seen in the adaptive responses to the player's style of evasion. These responses are no longer scripted or predictable, but are determined by the player's actions and choices during the game. One of the key features of this AI improvement is its ability to learn from past in-game interactions. This means that the longer you evade the cops in a specific way, the odds increase that they'll adapt and counteract your strategy with a variety of tactics like diversifying their patrol routes or increasing the patrol density in places where the player often escapes. In addition, this also means that the player cannot rely on a single style or strategy to evade the police. There are multi-layered consequences to taking similar evasive actions repeatedly. Over time, officers will identify the player's favorite hiding spots, fastest routes, and most commonly used vehicles or weapons, making escapades more exhilarating and challenging. Further, police Ajaxes will adapt their approach based on the severity of the player's crime. High-risk actions that draw a lot of attention will prompt law enforcement to respond swiftly and aggressively, while lower-key crimes may only draw a patrol car or two. This game-centric AI system ensures engaging gameplay, prompting players to develop and adapt their evasion tactics, much like in real-world scenarios. This contributes to a more immersive and unpredictable gaming experience, which undoubtedly adds to the thrill of playing the game. Number 8. Strategically placed roadblocks during high-profile criminal activities. Strategically placed roadblocks during high-profile criminal activities can significantly increase the effectiveness of law enforcement in preventing crime, capturing suspects, and protecting the public. In the context of a video game like GTA 6, this approach could be an immersive, challenging, and exciting element of gameplay. Advanced AI can play a crucial role in this concept, providing a more realistic, dynamic, and proactive policing strategy. AI can evaluate player behavior, nature of the crime, and their location, then use this data to quickly decide where to place roadblocks in order to intercept criminals most effectively. For instance, if a player has a tendency for high-speed escapes or using a specific route frequently, the AI can predict these patterns and place roadblocks accordingly. Factors such as the number of vehicles or assets available to law enforcement and the best tactical placement for maximizing efficiency can further add to the complexity and realism. Moreover, the AI capability could allow law enforcement to adapt in real time. If a player continually evades a roadblock or if a situation escalates, the AI can redirect resources and dynamically reposition roadblocks. It means the player's actions directly influence law enforcement strategies and responses, making the game much more engaging and unpredictable. In the context of high-profile criminal activities, these strategic roadblocks amplify the tension and sense of immersion for the player. It can create a high-stakes cat-and-mouse game between the player and AI-controlled law enforcement, providing a captivating gameplay experience that has depth, strategy, and action. Number 9. Advanced Suspect Profiling and Dynamic Search System. The introduction of advanced suspect profiling and a dynamic search system will significantly enhance the law enforcement aspect in the game. This is not just about wanting to have your character's face in a police database. Rather, this is about detailed, dynamic AI that adjusts and adapts based upon the actions of the player. Imagine this. Upon committing a crime, the AI that forms the base of the law enforcement units instantly begins to develop a profile of your character. As you commit more misdemeanors or violent acts, the system gains more understanding about you, your methods, your preferred getaway vehicles, the districts you frequent, whether or not you act alone, and more. With an enhanced dynamic search system in place, now it's not just about a regular search. The system adapts, grows, and learns from each interaction. For instance, if a player repeatedly uses a certain method to escape, the AI will account for this, changing search patterns, increasing presence in player-preferred areas, and implementing tactics that thwart your usual methods of evasion. The aim is to continuously challenge the player, making evasion and escape increasingly difficult and consequently more fun. Such advanced suspect profiling and dynamic search system will bring not just realism, but also a new level of challenge and tactics to the game. This will force players to constantly change their strategies to outwit the AI, adding exciting new layers to the gameplay. Number 10. Autonomous drone surveillance in high crime zones. Autonomous drone surveillance in high crime zones is an advanced AI enhancement that presents a game changer in virtual law enforcement. In high crime areas, having an extra set of eyes in the sky can significantly impact the response time and efficiency of police officers. These drones are designed to constantly monitor these high crime locations and alert nearby law enforcement agencies about any suspicious activities. This allows law enforcement officers to react to potential threats much quicker. The drones offer a real-time visual feed and data to the officers, providing a bird's-eye view that would be almost impossible to get otherwise. These unmanned vehicles are equipped with cutting-edge AI capabilities that allow them to identify and react to specific criminal activities. Advanced algorithms and machine learning capabilities enable these drones to perform complex analyses in a matter of seconds, differentiating between normal activity and potential criminal behavior. Through machine learning and reinforcing techniques, these drones become more intelligent with every patrol, learning from past situations and making more informed decisions in future patrols. They are programmed to scrutinize and recognize behavior that could indicate a potential crime. They provide accurate, real-time data that can help officers quickly respond and prevent crime before it happens. This improves the overall effectiveness of law enforcement, particularly in areas that have higher crime rates. Another advantage of autonomous drone surveillance is its non-risk factor. The in-person patrolling poses numerous risks for the officers, especially in high crime zones. Drones eliminate the need for officers to physically patrol these dangerous zones, reducing the risk involved. Lastly, these autonomous drones can assist in monitoring and managing large crowds during citywide emergencies or events. This technology will certainly revolutionize the way law enforcement agencies operate, making cities a safer place to live. All in all, autonomous drone surveillance in high crime zones makes a significant contribution to law enforcement AI enhancements. As we wrap up this showcase, it's clear the artificial intelligence powering GTA 6's law enforcement is promising a deeply immersive and challenging gaming experience. These 10 key enhancements will demand strategic gameplay and are sure to keep you on your toes. If you enjoyed the video, please show your support by hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you again soon with more game insights.